Hey people, how's it going? It's Intanger here. I'm messing around with the new build. It's very similar to my old builds, actually. Some of my old builds, actually. I built a similar outpost to this before, back on Extinction, and I featured it on the channel along with the elevator and everything like that. This is a very similar build, but with one important technical difference. This version is has this damn earthquake going on. This version is technically floating, but watch this, okay? So here's where it is. Look at this location. This is really cool. I built it on top of this little spire on top of the green zone here. It's got an epic view all around for miles, and you can even see into the blue zone down there. I mean, you can see really far. It's quite a view, and yeah, so here's this pillar that appears to be holding it up. It's just decorative. I just kind of left it there because it looks kind of cool, like it's holding it up. But it is not actually holding it up. Hold on. Where's the pillars? Oh, here we go. Let me put that back just because I like the look. And this one is notably different in that it is not in that weird glitch state where you can't actually build onto it anymore. This one is actually supported somehow magically. And that is the magic of this different version, the technical difference that makes it unique and even more convenient to build on than my old version. Is I can still add on structures to this. I can mess around with it. I can take structures off, and it doesn't make the whole thing shatter apart. So it's pretty cool. And I also got another glitch going in here that has to do with water. I've got unlimited water. Now normally getting water to such a location is really annoying, or you have to have a ton of reservoirs. But no, I didn't do any of that. That's not going to work. That's going to be ugly. So yeah, that's the other technical difference between this one and my last version. The last one had a ton of reservoirs all along the top here, and it had all these pipes. And this version does not need any of that because of this other glitch that apparently has been around for a while. They haven't fixed it, so I'm going to go ahead and share it on the channel because I don't think they really care about it. It's not that big of a deal, and it's a helpful convenience because sometimes there's just no water sources. Like up on the cliffs on Genesis, there's no water sources. Stuff like that. You still want to be able to build up there. You don't have to have 50 reservoirs. So here's what you do. You go up here, you build an industrial daily, one of these guys, put it down. Now, I don't know exactly what causes this, but I'm going to guess. And what we're going to do is we're going to attach a reservoir to this. There's two snap points. There's one on the back, there's one to the offset to the side. Now, I'm going to put a pipe, I'm going to put an irrigation tap, or whatever you want to call it. What is this thing called? The tap, yeah. So I'm going to put this one on the other snap. So you see there's these same two snap points that this one has. I'm going to put it on this one, which is not the one that's sticking out the front. Now I'm going to put the reservoir on the back snap, so it's the only one left. And it lines up nicely with the front of this, so it doesn't look so awkward, just like this one is doing. Now that's the important part. So I basically got a reservoir on one snap of this thing. I've got the tap on the other snap of this thing. And my guess is that some magic that happens between the industrial cooker, as long as there's two different pipe networks connecting, it thinks that I don't know. It treats them weird. I don't know exactly what's going on or why, but it's reliably reproducible that you can have another pipe down here, or anywhere, basically. And actually, if you don't want this to face the wrong way, like this one's doing, pick it up. I'm going to put another pipe. Where's the down pipe? I'm going to put another pipe through the floor there. I'm going to get this one. I'm going to find the snap that is technically connecting to this bottom one. I'm going to remove the bottom one, and this one will stay. Now it's connected to this one. So everything's set up, but what you need to do next is fill everything up. You got to fill it from some source, and You kind of need you need to overfill it really. So I just filled this guy up, and it immediately dumped some of the tank into this other one. And the glitch is not working yet, apparently. This one needs to actually be full, stay full. So let's go ahead and dump more water in it. And this one is still not full. This one is staying full at the moment, though. And this one's filling up, so the glitch is kicking in. It's magically producing more water somehow. Now they're both full. And the industrial cooker is actually counting as irrigated. And this down here is also full. So all the water that we just used to fill up the system and get it working, now I can just reclaim it all. And I was experimenting around with other things like beer taps and stuff. Anyway, now look, there's still maximum water in the system, and it's just filled up all the water that I used to start the system. So it's unlimited water. It's relatively compact. I tried a couple other designs that had to do with beer kegs and other reservoirs, and I think there's it almost seems like you can get anything to work as the source of water, but it does seem to require an industrial cooker and connecting things on both of those two middle snap points. Something about the industrial cooker seems to mismanage two different pipe networks coming into it, and misattribute where its source is or something. I don't know, but it just works. However the glitch is working, it is working. It's very convenient. Now you can have unlimited water in remote and inhospitable locations, and like flying up in the sky or in the middle of scorched earth or wherever you want. And so that's that. And yeah, here's the new build. It's pretty cool. I'm probably going to build this on official and use it for my my aberration base for a little while. I have an old aberration base, and it was built by a friend who quit, and it's kind of in disarray, and it's kind of half finished. Like it looked like he was trying to build towards something and didn't ever finish it. So I might finish it up like this instead and remove the old stuff. And it's actually got a teleporter up on the roof. You can just go on up. I've got the elevator sized perfectly to come right up to the edge of the teleporter. And I actually explained how to do this in an earlier video. It's the same method. And it sits just flat on this floor down here. And so it's very, very clean. And then you can teleport anywhere, so it's pretty practical. And here's one of my other builds from before. I showed this on the video, on a video before also. I got one of these flying UFOs in outer space, just flying up here over the top of the exit to the surface. Whoa! Look at that. That is cool. Just suddenly there's a massive planet up there. I found some really cool stuff the other day, actually, when I was exploring around on this map. I wonder if we can find any of it. Check this out. Can I fly? It's not working. Watch this. I probably won't be able to find it again because I don't remember where it was. Am I still moving? Doesn't look like it. There was some crazy stuff down here. Oh, here it is. This is it. Wow. Yeah, it's lucky I found it again because it's hard to find. But look at this. This is apparently some of the scenery that it shows you when you ascend. I thought it was just an FMV, but apparently it's not. It's actually part of the world, and you can fly around in it and take epic screenshots. And hold on. Did it undo it again? And look, yeah, this is definitely part of the sequence for when you ascend. Look at how cool this is. I'm like unascending, going backwards. Wow, look how far it goes. I didn't actually go this far and see all the way back. Wow, look at that. That is neat. Look at all this. What? Look at this crazy place. I mean, it's not even like fleshed out. I don't know if it's not done loading or if you're just not supposed to look at it so it doesn't render in very well. I mean, look at it. Look at that. That is a mess. I guess you're supposed to be in this thing, so you're not really supposed to. And you're cruising when you're watching the video, so I guess they just didn't bother to give it a high poly model, because you're not supposed to be looking over there. You're supposed to be going down this stream, but that's cool. Where is this? Let's see how far we can follow it and see where it goes. Wow, look at this. That is a weird looking place. Oh, it's going over here. It kind of mirrors the real world version, but this is not the real world version, because the real world version doesn't look this ugly. But yeah, this is around where the summoning platform is. Wow, look at that. It's like a whole separate piece. I have no idea where it is relative to the rest of the world. It's lucky that I managed to find it again, because it could have been anywhere. And it won't render unless you're pretty close. What is that? Oh, wow. Oh, this is the part where it's supposed to look like extinction, where you zone in and you see extinction. How crazy is this? What? It's just a sprite. It looked like it was a building, but it's just a sprite. I can't even tell what the point of view is supposed to be, because it's all wacky. Wow. So this is part of aberration. There's a spot on aberration that looks like this. How crazy is this? That would be epic if you could build out here. Somehow you manage to get out here and you build. Let's see. Can I build out here? No. Probably doesn't have anything that counts as ground. Now I'm just exploring randomly. Wow, look at all of this. What? Oh, crap. Now where am I? So there's one of the obs. There's one of the surface obs. See, now, look, it doesn't render any of that stuff I was just in. If I go back down, there it is. Let's go over and, wow, what a mess. This looks crazy. Okay, let's go back this way. Wow, look how weird this all looks. I mean, it mirrors the real version, but the real version is not like confetti level graphics. Wait, why isn't it rendering anymore? Oh. That is cool. Hold on. I'm gonna take some pictures with the camera and use them for paintings on my on my map. Look at this. If you take a picture, what? Let's zoom out some. If you take a picture like this, you can paint it on a canvas. Wow, what in the world? Okay, that looks crazy. Alright, so yeah, look at these little arcs out here too. It's super cool. I don't know exactly where the frame is for the picture, but let's take a picture of that. That is awesome. Alright, now let's hold on, check this out. Isn't this crazy? It's just neat that there's all these decorative crazy things like on the level somewhere that you'd never know. I had no idea this was actually existed in the game. I thought it was a FMV. Wow, that is super cool looking though. Look at that. That is a picture right there. What? Look at that. Alright, so let's get out of here. Go back to our save. Okay, here's the outside. Wait, what part am I on? Is this my UFO? Yeah, okay. Right here near the UFO then. Crazy, huh? And if you get a canvas. And you get a paintbrush. And you need all the paints too. I don't know if it's going to let me paint without them in creative mode. It might not. Probably won't. But just to show you that if you did have the paint, see all the random pictures that I just took? Oh yeah, it cuts the color palette though substantially, so it looks like they're going to look pretty crappy actually, which is a shame because some of those looked pretty damn epic out there in the world. But the low color palette, it just doesn't look very good, does it? That's a shame. Alright, let's see. Can I paint this? No. Well, I'll have to get those paints. Actually, you know what? Maybe I can just cook them up real quick. No, I don't have all this stuff. Oh well, anyway, I'll mess around with that later on, but this one might actually look alright when I paint it, because it looks, I mean, it's kind of flat colored, but it looks kind of stylized in a cool way. I don't know. It might look neat. Some of these, it's really hard to tell what you're even looking at. Anyway, that's enough screwing around for today. I just kind of wanted to show off this new build and show off some of the crazy stuff I was exploring on this map lately. You can do this on single player with the same commands. You just use Ghost and GCM, and then you can fly all around. If you fly too high, it kills you instantly. I lost all my gear that I had on my character, just flying off into the sky. I wanted to see if there was areas way up there where I might be able to, get out of bounds and build, but I couldn't find anything. So this is about as high as I figured I'd be able to build, semi-legit, and it's a hell of a view. It's a really nice, it's a really cool looking spot. I went and looked down here and thought about building out here, like flying over this area, over here somewhere. And it's a pretty nice view in that direction, but this is a weird view, but not really filling me with a lot of warm fuzzies. I do like those glowing trees. I mean, it's a certain aesthetic down here, but I've been running around down here getting all the Explorer notes lately, and it's very stressful. And I don't want to build a base down here. Screw that. But looking into the green zone, look how friendly and inviting it is. So I just built over there, and I'm pretty happy with the way this is coming out. So I think I'm going to try and build it on official now. Look at that up there. Just suddenly there's a freaking build just balanced on top of the world. It's almost to the force field. I mean, the force field's not much higher. Pretty cool. Anyway, that's it for today. Hope you had fun and learned something interesting. And see you next time. Have a good one. Bye.